Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That has been cut short. And here's Eto'o. And this is Neymar. And he was quick to react. And he skips past his man. And pull it! Now that looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, and...
Big header! Off the post! Hullet. Spread out to the left. And it's Hullet. Spread neatly. Big chance! There it is! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
After 12 minutes is...
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, 1-0 the score. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It is a corner, good chance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Good read, needed to be. Marquinhos gets it. And Hullet! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Into Milan, trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Scholes. Neymar gets into some space. Chance, surely! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that's going up front in a hurry. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Cruyff, looking for the run, and he plays one through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Eto'o. Hullet. Hullet! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hullet chasing after it. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Goes for a shot! Now, oh, what has happened here? Now the ball in. Nice-looking ball. Ibrahimovic tries to thread one through. Aims beyond the defence. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Bale. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now that's well seen too. Half-time getting close now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hullet. And Hullet! Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Beckham. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick reminder today,
So, all square at
to
half-time,
make sure to
each
put
side
any
matching
litter
the
in
other
bins
blow for blow
provided.
at the break.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Inter Milan kick off the second half. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Eto'o is... Oh, shooting chance! And that's really well manoeuvred. Thuram makes the interception. And it's Hullet. Hullet! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Vieira. Hullet. Now it's Neymar. Bale. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Neymar. And here's Eto'o. Neymar knocks it into space. Bale. Bale's cross. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bale thinks about the shot, and pull it! They want to be quick to it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Thuram. Scores! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Fired deep towards the back post. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries to play it through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? That's a sharp pass. And that's a good ball. Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Hullet. Marquinhos cuts it out. Threads one in. Back into the middle. That's an excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tries a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Hullet. Coming on the field, number 23, Barella. Number 17,
Cut it out.
Olise.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pele might just make this. Pull it, and he's there to make the challenge. Oh, good spread.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Number 7.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to... Has another go! That is decidedly lacking.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, it's come loose. Eto'o. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
Children's announcement.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Messi shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he does it with poise.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Pullet steps up for his penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This to put them 2 up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vieira, and here's Messi. Drop Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played up towards the front line. And it's Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's the shot! What a throw in. Pull it. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. Well, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's had it taken off him. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That is a brilliant interception. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Now it's Eto'o. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He shifted it to the flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's Eto'o. Inter Milan looking to pass their way. It's Eto'o! And he's following up! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 11, Luis
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Hullet. And they're back on the ball again. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Good steal. He just read it. And that's going up front in a hurry. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Vieira.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's a lovely, delicate pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's found the way and Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bale. Out again for a throw-in. Deep cross. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And they're quick to get it back. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Del Piero, pass somewhat off target. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, cracking ball. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played out to the left flank. Del Piero is in a really good position out wide. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. That has not gone well. Messi. And it's Messi. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bellingham. And he's cut it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Schmeichel claims comfortable. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. He gets big! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Inter Milan take the lead. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Luis Suarez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he is going into that little black book.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gattuso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Toure. Number 10, Hullet.
It's a pretty loose
Coming on the
pass.
field. Number 23.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt
Number
with.
17, Olise.
And claimed it back swiftly. It's a really well-measured ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Quality ball. Inter Milan finding their passes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. That's a smartly directed ball. That has been cut short. Bale. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Aimed beyond the defence. Suarez gets flagged offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Inter Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Saliba. Bale. Vieira. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Pelé.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through.
There will be 3
And the
minutes
shot!
at a time.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that
Substitution
feels.
on the field. Number 19, Gattuso.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a look and plays it forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
A quick reminder today that
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Adams. And Jamal. McAllister. Isak! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Isak certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
McAllister. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. They get a throw in. Saka. And it's McAllister. Nice physical challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Cross in, climbs up big. That could spell trouble. This time, surely. And it's a goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saka gets across to intercept that. And he's forced to go back. He's found a way through. Chiesa. Nice interception, well timed. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes.
Jamal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking wide. Chiesa in acres of space out wide. Goes for goal! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Gravenberch. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played out towards the right wing. Cross goes in there. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Gravenberch played out wide. In towards the back stick. And that's put paid to a promising move. McAllister aimed beyond the defence. Hit into the middle. Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Pullet with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Adams. Alexander-Arnold. That's Rijkaard. McAllister. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Caught offside that time. Saka. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. It's Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Great chance! Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball.
There will be 3
Messi
minutes
is
added
onto it
time.
in a flash. And that has left him in a heap. Saka gets into a good position. Neymar. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, good spread. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
So it's back to business. Saka. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Bale. He's got away. Bale. Bale is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's McAllister.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold knocks it out wide. Chance to deliver. And that should get the job done. Plays it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Pogba. It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Pogba. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Danger averted for now. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Bale. Pogba. Rijkaard. Now Pogba. Quality ball. McAllister.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And it's McAllister. He's the return pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Saka. Saka's still it. A header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
McAllister. And it's McAllister. And this is Neymar. And the ball is out of play. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Threads one in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Pogba. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.